Mixing up some Nate's Good Fuel. Smells like freedom.
Right now today we are going back to that Chevy pickup truck. Basically, long story short is if it doesn't cooperate pretty quick, then it's probably going to end up getting towed to my house just to save running back and forth. But if everything goes to plan, we're going to take the top of that carburetor off, get the floating, or at least, unsticking, so it'll get fuel, and try to pump the rest of that old shit out, and put some new fuel in the tank, and then we're going to cross our fingers, and maybe we'll get lucky, and it'll start running off its own tank. Because this guy wants to drive it, and I'd like to see him driving it, basically. So yeah, I'll catch up to you when we're there.
You want to know something fun about these carburetors? On that little filter that goes in here, if you put that thing in backwards, you're not going to have a good time. Okay, so it stopped pumping. The tank seems empty. I put some fuel in it. Let's see what will pump out. Alright. Get that old shit out of line. That's all I did. Now, if you have too big a diameter hose, it cancels out if you use new clamps, I think. All right, let's see if she'll run off her own tank. See if she'll do it. Jim is struggling today.
So I told Jim after yesterday dragging that bucket truck home, I'd take it easy on him for a while. Well, that didn't work. But we're going smooth, country cruising home. Sadly enough, this truck ride's great with another truck on it. And another fun thing is we're running on 100% Nate's Good Fuel. So that means we took used motor oil and some shitty old gas and just a nip of kerosene to make our own fuel that costs less than 10 cents a gallon, and it's getting us down the road. Alright, so we're going to kind of take it easy on that transmission because I'm not an absolute monster. But an interesting kind of thing here. Up here in these trees is the place where I guess I taught the whatever it is to where you like old shit like this. Right up here was the junkyard when I was a kid. This is where my Econoline came from. And honestly, I think the Econoline's the only vehicle that came out of this place not in a crusher. But I mean, these old Chevys here, he probably had 15 of these, you know. I mean, there was a bunch of cars, and all the way to the back there, just slam full. His name was Tom. He was a pretty awesome guy. Looks like somebody owns it now. They're up here mowing, but it's been cleaned out and all that. So. Looks like somebody owns it, but there's no cars left. I know that. Anyway. was that dramatic? I'm just kidding. No, stupid, but you know, you got to get the shot. Ooh, she's smoking that blue smoke. Smoking that Nate's Good fuel. Yeah. All right, going down the big ass hill. There's our transmission temperature. It's getting up there, but we're almost home. Just this last big hill here. We'll leave it in a second and just kind of let her air out. Nate's Good fuel.